Welcome to Motorize.de. Today we're taking a close look at the Yamaha MT-07, why it's been one of the most popular naked bikes for years, who it genuinely suits, and what you should check more carefully before buying. We'll cover the strengths of the concept, but also the points that can stand out in day-to-day riding or when you push the pace. The focus isn't just on how it feels on the road, but also on common used buying issues, worthwhile accessories, and which model years are the smartest picks. The common thread throughout is the MT-07's beating heart, the 689cc CP2 parallel twin, delivering that signature punch the bike is known for. And yes, details like the TFT display on newer models matter too if you're buying today. Gern, bitte sende mir den deutschen Voice-Over-Text für Szene 2, hier oder als Datei. In deiner Nachricht steht nach Original nur mit, da ist noch kein Text enthalten. Wenn du mir kurz den Kontext-Style mitgibst, zum Beispiel wer spricht, Zielgruppe, Ton, seriös, locker, werblich, kann ich die englische Version noch passgenauer und idiomatischer formulieren. When Yamaha unveiled the MT-07 in 2014, it nailed the spirit of the moment. Light, affordable, no nonsense, yet full of character. Its 689 CP2 parallel twin with a 270-degree crank delivered that torquey, almost V-twin-like feel from day one, winning riders over instantly. The first generation stood out with an excellent power-to-weight balance and quickly became a favorite with both newcomers and seasoned riders. In 2018, a noticeable refresh sharpened the styling and suspension setup, giving the front end a much more unmistakable MT look. Then came the big technical leap in 2021. Euro 5 compliance, 298mm twin front discs, and a more stable chassis. Since 2023, a modern TFT display with connectivity has brought the model line firmly into the present. Gern, mir fehlt nur der eigentliche Text. In deiner Nachricht steht nach Original nur, bitte sende den Voice-Over-Text für Szene 4 oder ein Fotoscreenshot davon. Dann übersetze ich ihn idiomatisch, natürlich und ansprechend ins Englische. On the tech side, the MT-07 keeps things deliberately simple and rider-focused. No electronics overload. Power comes from Yamaha's 689cc CP2 parallel twin with a 270-degree crank, putting out roughly 73 to 75 horsepower depending on model year and homologation. Peak torque is around 67 newton-meters, which is exactly why the MT-07 shines in the mid-range with strong, effortless pull. A 6-speed gearbox handles shifting, and drive is sent to the rear wheel the classic way, via chain. The steel tubular frame helps keep weight down. Ready to ride, the MT-07 lands at roughly 184 kilograms. Braking is handled by dual 298mm front discs and a 245mm rear disc, with ABS standard. Everyday practicality comes from a 14-liter tank and a seat height of around 805mm. Gern, mir fehlt nur der eigentliche Text. Bitte sende den deutschen Voice-Over-Text für Szene 6 oder ein Fotoscreenshot davon. Dann übersetze ich ihn idiomatisch, natürlich und ansprechend ins Englische. The MT-07 feels like it's been hewn from a single block. Compact, forward-leaning, and free of unnecessary bodywork. The newer model years are instantly recognizable thanks to the striking LED front end, depending on the generation, with that signature Cyclops look that gives the MT family its unmistakable identity. The fuel tank is slim, the tail is short, and the whole bike comes across as light on its feet. Yamaha's ergonomics are refreshingly sensible too. With a seat height of around 805mm, the MT-07 is easy to get on with, yet still puts you in an active position when it's time to push on a back road. The wide handlebar adds leverage and control, especially in tight corners and city traffic. A real bonus on the latest versions is the TFT display, clearly showing gear, fuel consumption, and depending on the market, smartphone features. Minimalist, but rider-focused. Ich kann den Text gern übersetzen, im Moment fehlt aber der eigentliche Voice-Over-Text. Nach Original steht nur, bitte sende den deutschen Text für Szene 8 oder lade ihn als Datei Bild hoch und sag mir kurz. 1. Zielvariante. US oder UK Englisch. 2. Tonalität, eher sachlich, emotional, werblich, humorvoll. Gibt es ein Längen-Timing-Limit, sowie 10 to 12 Sekunden. Dann liefere ich dir eine idiomatische, natürliche und ansprechende Übersetzung. In everyday riding, the MT-07 plays to its strengths almost automatically. Its low weight and slim profile make maneuvering U-turns and stop-and-go traffic pleasantly easy. The 689cc CP2 engine responds cleanly to the throttle and delivers strong drive from low revs, perfect when you need to keep up with traffic or make a quick overtake. On twisty roads, the neutral geometry really shines. Turn-in feels effortless, and the bike stays agile without ever feeling twitchy. The limits show up more in the stock suspension. Under hard braking, the 41mm fork dives noticeably, and on bumpy asphalt the rear can feel busy, especially with a passenger or luggage. Even so, the MT-07 remains a relaxed commuter, an upright riding position, great visibility, and a 14-liter tank for realistic range. A bike that handles daily life and lives for after-work corners. Gern? Mir fehlt nur der eigentliche Text von Szene 10. Bitte füge den deutschen Voice-Over-Text hier ein, dann übersetze ich ihn idiomatisch, natürlich und ansprechend ins Englische.